Oh shit, what am I doing? Sorry. There we go. Okay, hi everyone. For those that are watching or are live, welcome to the BlotUp demo. My name is Victory from Zuk, and on the team here is Ragav Dingra and Shavai. And we're going to be talking about BlotUp. So the goal today really is to talk about the to sort of demonstrate how BlotUp works compared to traditional bug resolution methods. And today we're going to do a bit of role playing. If you don't mind going to the next slide. Um, I'm going to do a bit of role playing where Shivai is our customer, like a standard user who is non technical. We have Vic, myself, who will be like playing the role of a project manager, and Ragav being the developer. So we know in every team dynamic, there are these three components that are always moving. There's always someone who is non technical, there's someone who understands a bit of both worlds, and there's someone who can write the code, or basically the tech guy. And we're gonna showcase how it currently works today. If you're gonna log a ticket or fix a bug, and how BlotUp is basically different from that. And at the end of everything, we'll basically want your feedback. For example, how would you use a tool like this? Is this something that's relevant to you? Is it just us cooking our own Kool-Aid and it's not something someone is going to use? So that's really what today's session is for. So just straight to it again. We're not gonna waste time. We're gonna go straight to it. Maximum, we shouldn't spend more than 20 minutes on this call or on this demo. But please, your questions or feedback, you can add them in the chat while the guys are speaking. There will be time to respond or even ask for further questions to elaborate. But please just put them in the chat so we don't forget, what these questions are. I'm going to hand over to you, Shivai. Just give us an idea of what it looks like simply just by logging a ticket traditionally, how you would do it before BlotUp was involved.
Absolutely. So yeah, hi everyone. Thank you so much, Victory, for sharing that. Now, just to be very cautious of the time, I'll just start to share my screen. You can add the screen, Victory.
Yep. Yep.
All right, perfect.
Done.
So
Perfect.
let's say that I am right now wearing the hat of project manager for handling different types of blogs. So right now I'm currently managing a set of team members who are writing technical articles. And the platform on which we are writing the technical articles is dev.to, which is a very popular developer platform. Now, as I am seeing that this particular blog post has already been published, but apparently there are some issues that I can already see. For example, there is a typo in the title, and there are some other typos and some other mistakes that have been reported. Now, usually, if I have to report and record these issues and share it with the article writer, I'll have to basically, probably copy over each one of these issues and share what's wrong with them instead of a Google sheet. Now, of course, you could have probably used some other tool as well, but as you see that it's a lot of friction, right? Currently, let's say that I'm maintaining a Google sheet where all of the articles that have some sort of an issue are listed down here. So let's say that I'll probably start by just copying over this current article as well, and I'll add what's the issue over here. So I'll say that there are typos and some other errors, right? And then of course I can just add details about who will be assigned, but here I'll start to add the comments. Like for example, I'll first copy over the issue for the title, which will be that the title has a typo. And then I can move on to the next issue in this particular paragraph, which is again there is a typo as well. So now I'll have to manually add it over here. Again, I'll have to explain that there is a typo. Now imagine that these are just two issues, but as I'm reviewing the article, there are, like, let's say 10 more additional issues. I have to go back and forth and add them, all of them, manually. And this just increases the time and effort. And just imagine that now once this is assigned to the tech writer, they will also have to go one by one into each and every issue, having to manually go back to the Google sheet and then going back to where they're editing, wherever they're editing the article. So this handoff process makes it very difficult to manage. And probably Victory, like you can also talk more from the further from the point of view of a project manager, that how difficult this is to manage.
Hi, Ragav. Sorry, I muted you there. It was a bit of background noise. Thank you, Shivai. So basically, what tends to happen is when this requests are logged, as a project manager, as you may know, first you have to set apart the time to look through your emails to even know what's going on. Then you have to try to read and understand what this guy has written. It just said there's a typo, but what typo? Where? How? I need to now go to the website, try to find what typo he's talking about, and so on and so forth. So, what we noticed with traditional methods of collaboration is a lot of time is spent on trying to understand what the ask is. A lot of effort and back and forth. It's like, oh, the project manager said this, and before you know it, we actually start sometimes fighting each other over the call, or over the phone, or over Teams, just trying to say, hey, it's not like this. That's not what I meant. This is what I meant, and so on and so forth. So BlotUp really has come in to cut down that time drastically. To say, hey, what if you could just make some of those, all of these things could happen live on the site, and Ragav is going to provide a demo of what this looks like practically in that similar use case. Over to you, Ragav.
Yeah, before that, I just probably want to add one thing, right? That
Okay.
as we are seeing that how BlotUp can really just simplify all of this, because we saw that without any other software, it's very difficult to manage all of that, right? We have already made it very clear. But now let's say that I actually do end up enabling BlotUp. So with the help of BlotUp, there is a Chrome extension that I can use on this particular website. Now you saw that I had to manually copy and paste and add the issue that is there in that particular part of the blog, and I have to do this multiple times. Now just see the magic over here. So for instance, I know that there is a issue in the title. I can simply go ahead and copy some part of the content and highlight that, and I can add a comment over here. So I can say that there is a typo in this title, right? And I can also go ahead and press enter. So this will enable me to go ahead and add a new issue, right? A new comment per se. So once basically that is done, so once I submit that, you'll see that there is already a hover icon, and this opens up the list of all of the issues that are currently there in this particular site. Now let's say that of course there was a issue in the title itself, but there's also a typo in this particular paragraph. So I can add another uh, column over here. So in this case I can just probably remove this, um, and I can copy select this part now and add a comment again that there is a typo and explanation of rag is incorrect. And once I add this, I'll see that all of the issues that I have created, they are all logged in just one particular section in this projects section, over which I think Raghav can explain a lot more. But I just want to show you that with just a single tool, now I'm able to log all of my requests that I can actually then even share with my teammates. So here in BlotUp, I'm using the collaboration mechanism where I can share about this particular project with other team members, so including Raghav and Victory. And I think like the power's a lot more. So I'll let Raghav pick up now.
Thank you so much, Shivai, for the basic understanding about the tool, as well as moving forward with BlotUp, getting towards how we can make most out of it. Like BlotUp is a Chrome extension basically that will help you to accelerate project management, issue tracking, and resolve bug much more faster, so that your team can be work upon different innovations rather than resolving the same bug, and it will give the customer the highest satisfaction that they want from the product, because they are paying for it. They deserve the well experienced, well maintained product. So yeah, like how you can use BlotUp as, like, I can probably share you a live demo about it. So let me share a quick video screen for this. So yeah, like if you see over here, so Shivai was over this platform, and Shivai have internally shared this tool with me. So what I will be doing is, like, I'll be just reloading the instance, as well as what you can see is all the comments which Shivai have added is like visible over the screen, and it's on the same website which Shivai have developed all and written all the content over. So what I can do is I can quickly just click over it, I can collaborate it over it, and I can quickly change the content right there and then. I do not need to go over any other website to view it or to have change it. And now the best features are like you there are multiple ways you can track directly live over the website. The first one is like currently the content creation side, like where you will be able to edit content and multiple things as Shivai have displayed. The next is the element selector, where you can even select images as well as specific points over like the screen where you want to add the comment. The third one is taking a manual screenshot. So that is something like where you have to take screenshot of specific parts. So what it will do is it will take a screenshot, as well as you can even annotate it according to your need, whether I need to mark something up or like I need to design something up, and then I can comment it over and I can submit it to with my team. The best amazing part is like you can add it live over the website itself. It's irrespective of any language which you have used or any like platform. Rather, if you have a website up and running on a browser, so this tool, like you can use this tool to edit live over the website. Let's suppose like I need to change the comment. I'll be just using this edit element functionality. I'll be clicking over any specific element which I need to make sure to update. I'll say you can follow the step mentioned in this. Let's say Streamlit. If you can see over here, like it's editing live over the website, and I can even change the color, size, spacing according to my perspective, which I want. This is really useful for designer. Most of the thing which you can do over Figma, that's possible using this tool over the live website, including the content, spacing, size, color, backgrounds, and much more. There are a lot more things that you can do. Upon saving, what you will get is the exact code which your developer can use, just directly copy and paste within their platform, and that would be instantly updated. So no more of tracking all the data or the code instances what have to be updated. This tool focuses over bridging the gap between a non-technical and a technical person. If I'm coming from a technical background, I do not have much knowledge about the platform or how development works. This is a go-to tool. Like you can directly edit, automate your things up. For existing customer who have their workflow set up with their Slack as well as like Jira, GitHub, this tool can directly automate each and every step. It can create automated tickets for you along with automated screenshot. It will send notification emails according to your perspective. So you do not have to waste much more time like realizing what the issue is, explaining to a developer. It will save a lot more time of your during calls within your team, internal team, and that's how the beauty of this tool is. The best
Yeah,
part
and
for
I think the Slack part is also like really nice.
right. So like the also for according to marketing perspective, what it has is like it automatically detects issues based upon the website that's available. So what I'll be doing is I'll be just clicking over this AI detection, and it will start processing and analyzing the website content, and it will come across different set of issue which are mostly related to SEO, but there are some priority issue based upon if the links are not working, images are not loading. And if I click over this, like this anchor tag is not working. And if I click over this, so this is available over here, and like this a hyperlink is not present over here. And let's say if I click over this, it will automatically navigate as well as like display all the things which are available. If like this image is like missing an alternative textual information, I'll be just clicking over this, and what image it's missing the crucial information about SEO. So this is the marked image, and you will get all the content related about it over up there live. And like you just have to click over it, it will automatically navigate to that section, and it will like create issues for you. It will automate each and everything. For developers, like it will focus upon context gathering. So a non-technical person do not have to explain much about the issue. It will automatically gather context based upon what the issue is, how it occurred, basically giving all the step reproduction steps as well as why it occurred, depending upon all the console log, error requests, network logs, and each and everything. So, and upon submitting, what we can do is like it will quickly capture a quick screenshot over this alongside with all the textual information. You can see this is the captured screenshot of for the website and the issue, as well as like as soon as you have submitted the content, it can, as I've said, like it can be integrated with Slack, Jira, GitHub, and much more tool on large variety. So I'll be going over to Slack, and like if Victory, you can share like my other window as well.
It's not showing yet. Okay, it's coming up.
Okay, yeah,
But I
Got
mean,
it.
as you're doing that, I think Raghav, so as we understand, right, that BlotUp is such a fantastic application. It's like you are essentially working with a remote developer because it makes it so easy to record all of the issues that are there, and even of the issues that you might not be aware, with the help of the AI tool, where
correct.
this remote developer that is BlotUp is essentially getting all of the data that's necessary to check. It records all of the performance of your application if there are some issues, and of course the ability to take screenshots, annotate these screenshots. It not only works as a way to manually have like a testing aid tool for you. It's not just manual, because there are so many automations that you have built right in that, capturing issues and then sharing it across teams, managing them, being able to share it across different platforms like Slack, which you're going to demonstrate right now. I think that that's what makes it as a complete platform, as a complete tool that design partners can use, the engineering teams can use, design teams can use them, project management teams can use them. So it has so much purpose.
Uh,
Absolutely,
Thanks, Shivai. Just as a side note, Ragab, is it possible to wrap it up in maybe 2 minutes? I think we're running over a little bit.
absolutely. Like I'll be
Yeah.
just quickly going over with like the last thing, like it can be easily integrated with Slack as well as multiple things, so it can create tickets for you. This is the Slack notification that you will be getting, including like the screenshot as well as like with all the information available. And if you want to view the issue, you just need to click upon this button. It will automatically navigate you to the issue. It will load it, and it will highlight that issue. Everything else would be faded. So
Okay.
that's basically the tool is. And like getting over with like the next steps. So about the use cases, like it can be used in website development part alongside with the testing. Even the designers as well as like they can collaborate over the live website, including like all the specification instead of doing it over directly on Figma. And the technical writer as well as the devrel can also use it. The use cases are much more than this, and we are happy to explore more with you as a community. And like the tool is totally can be used by a team of technical or non-technical people.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess probably like one more thing that I believe, just to probably summarize this, is that whether you want a tool that can debug and give you details about the network or console with the ability to take screenshots, it will help developers and even non-developers understand where did that issue actually arise, and you have this all in one space. Like that's what I think is the most empowering thing, as we also showed you with the help of the description and the demonstration that we had today.
Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Right.
Okay. So, um, I'm not sure. I don't see any questions in the chat.
Okay.
Um, but which is fine. But my guess is, my thing is, I would like, definitely would want some feedback from people watching this, whether now or later. And questions are more around, for starters, do you understand the tool based on what we've presented today? The second question being, is it a tool that you think you can use whether now or in the future? Maybe the third being, what would convince you to try to test the tool today? I think these are the big questions we really have, and we would really appreciate feedback. We don't want to build tools for ourselves. We want to build tools that users can use, and obviously we have our own code that we've cooked, but we want to hear your thoughts as well. I don't see any questions. Oh yes, there's a QR code on the screen as well. Usually there is a free tier, but because again we would like your feedback, you can actually use the tool for a month with unlimited access, where you get access to all the features, whether it's Slack, Jira, and so on and so forth. You get unlimited access to test, and then we can give us the only thing we'd ask in return is your feedback. But overall, thank you so much, Ragav. Thank you, Shivai, for the time, and thanks for the team that set this up. We'll maybe get feedback from you soon. And yeah, enjoy your day. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye.
Yeah.